It's easy to do nothing, but it's hard to forgive.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the Nickelodeon shows that delivered fans' most treasured and worst viewing experiences.
Look out, worlds! Fred Ficklehorn is ready to leave his mark.
Number 5. Worst, Planet Sheen. Certain supporting characters are great when part of an ensemble. On their own, they can be pretty hit or miss.
How hard is it to make a milkshake maker? Maybe if I worked backwards and start with the milkshake, then I wouldn't even need a milkshake maker because I'd already have a milkshake.
In Planet Sheen's case, it's a miss of epic proportions. Sheen brought levity with his quirky antics on Jimmy Neutron. As the main character, though, he's just irritating.
I've been waiting here for a whole 30 seconds, 31 seconds, 32 seconds. I want to stop, but my point keeps getting stronger. 35 seconds?
Be patient, Sheen.
The show finds Sheen stranded on a planet, basically annoying its inhabitants in each episode. There never appears to be any direction to the story, as the characters remain stagnant from start to finish. Not all hit series need spin-offs, and Planet Sheen is among the best examples of why.
What time is it?
Time to party harder, baby! Yeah!
It's easier to pretend that this quasi-sequel never happened. Number 5. Best, All That. Growing up in the 90s and early aughts, no show was cooler than All That.
Have you seen how many people are in the audience?
And think of all the people watching at home. Your friends, family, girls.
Are your classmates, teachers, doctors, lumberjacks, postal workers, dental hygienists?
It's like Saturday Night Live for a younger crowd, complete with recurring gags and hilarious performances. Future stars like Amanda Bynes, Kenan Thompson and Cal Mitchell wowed fans with their comedic charm.
That'll be $8.
$8. It says $2.50 right up there.
Okay, $2.50. Your number's 87.
It was also a springboard for the latter duo's success in Kenan and Kel and Good Burger. The sketch comedy's legacy has endured decades since its debut. All That gave young talents a chance to shine and laid the platform for Nickelodeon to invest in more live-action material. Although the show is geared toward a youthful audience, its knack for laugh-out-loud humour can delight viewers of all ages.
Just like I thought. Cheese fizz. And look at the expiration date. It's not even fresh. Oh, come here. You got a license for this cheese?
What's it to ya?
Number 4. Worst, Tak and the Power of Juju.
I think I see your problem.
What is it?
You stink!
The 2003 video game this show is based on wasn't exactly a critical darling, but the animated series makes it look like a masterpiece. With shoehorned moral lessons, artificial wholesome moments, and no real sources of entertainment, the show makes you wonder who it's for.
Whoa! 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 Stop! Stop!
You're wasting our time. Dad, hurt him.
It never really makes you laugh, nor does it get truly serious. Despite an impressive cast of voice actors including Patrick Warburton and John DiMaggio, everyone sounds like they'd rather be anywhere else.
Kiko does think he's the third wheel with Jira and Tak.
I got exactly what you need right here.
But he's the third wheel on a trike, so it's supposed to have 3 wheels.
Kiko!
Considering Nickelodeon's impressive list of shows, Tak and the Power of Juju should be towards the bottom of your watch list. Number 4. Best, iCarly. Released in the earlier days of the social media boom, iCarly follows Carly and her friends as they produce their popular web series.
Hey there, people of Earth. I'm Carly Shay, and this is our very first webcast of a little show we call iCarly.
She's Carly.
She's Sam.
Sam I am.
Carly, Sam.
I think they're clear.
Simon.
This framing device represented a fresh, creative turn from Nickelodeon, enabling the network to tap into a wider audience. With characters of varying personalities, the sitcom has a well-rounded cast for fans to follow.
I can't believe I let you talk me into taking the blame for you. You had to. I've already been suspended once this semester. If I'd gotten busted, they'd have expelled me. Well, here's an idea. What? Stop doing bad things!
Whether it's through the gang's latest shenanigans or the main character's love triangle, iCarly keeps us hooked. Thanks to its popularity, many A-list guest stars regularly show up, highlighting its unpredictable format.
Oh my god, it's iCarly. It's iCarly. Hi, I love you. You're the biggest fan in the world.
If any Nickelodeon show captured the essence of its generation, it has to be iCarly. Number 3, worst, Marvin. This isn't the only time you'll see Lucas Cruikshank on this list. The performer continued his disastrous Nickelodeon run with Marvin.
Hello, I'm Marvin! That's how we greet people on Cluton. It's very polite.
The show is as unnecessary as the extra Marvin in the title. It plays out like a third rock from the sun for youth, with the titular alien character posing as a normal teen. While it tries to go for heartwarming themes like making friends and being close to family, the messages get lost under a mountain of unfunny material.
Powerless against your human music!
The lack of chemistry between the cast doesn't do it any favours either. With the brand of lazy humour and unimaginative stories that Marvin had to offer, it's no surprise it only lasted one season.
I've been waiting way too long!
You're right, you have been waiting way too long! This is unacceptable!
Number 3, best, Drake and Josh. If you grew up in the aughts, Drake and Josh likely has a special place in your heart. If you claim otherwise, then we ain't calling you a truther.
You made that whole story up. No, you started that fight. You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
The show maintains comedic mastery across its 4 seasons, with every episode delivering trademark gags galore. Among the most quotable sitcoms out there, it has remained alive with jokes we still remember.
Aw, Drake, you don't need a hot dog wearing a tuxedo.
Hot dog's not wearing a tuxedo.
Whether you're suave like Drake, an intellectual like Josh, or a troublemaker like Megan, there's always someone to relate to. Drake and Josh shows us how even a simple premise can go a long way. Years after its finale, it's still picking us up when we're down.
Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down.
Number 2, worst, Breadwinners. You can't expect much from a show about anthropomorphic ducks delivering bread. But there's nothing wrong with a quirky premise if it has some substance. Unfortunately, Breadwinners doesn't really have any.
So, Big Baby Buns, what do you want to do first?
Triple booty day! Yeah, boy!
Where it's concerned, what you see is what you get. And what we have is just a couple of ducks trying too hard to be funny.
Now we're falling to our doom! To our doom! To our doom! We're gonna be Connor's gonna end up in a tomb!
The skits don't amount to anything, only displaying the duo's over-the-top wackiness. Even if you're initially amused, the heavily recycled jokes will wear you down soon enough.
It's already past my curfew! And what about Mother?
Bros night out!
Okay, fine, I'll go.
So the next time you're in the mood for some animated ducks, just stick to DuckTales. Number 2, best, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's easy to forget that Avatar is made for kids, considering the heavy themes it tackles. Starting off on a lighter note, it evolves into full-blown mature territory.
They put us in terrible prisons here in the Fire Nation. I was the only one who managed to escape.
Aang's journey is a sprawling story of struggle, survival, and redemption. The series wows viewers with hard-hitting sequences capable of taking your breath away. Plus, unlike many Nickelodeon shows at the time, continuity is a heavy factor in Avatar, pulling fans into its far-reaching world.
Air, water, earth, and fire. That's the Avatar cycle. Of course. They're avatars. All these people are your past lives, Aang.
Incredibly detailed characterization means we even understand and sympathize with villains like Zuko, as it deviates from the standard good versus evil format. It's no wonder Avatar and the franchise it birthed are among Nickelodeon's greatest commercial successes.
Monk Gyatso and the other airbenders may be gone,
But you still have a family. Sokka and I, we're your family now.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, worst, Fred the Show.
High five!
That Figglehorn kid finally lost his marbles.
Lucas Cruikshank's internet character was popular enough to headline multiple films. But if it seemed nothing could top how bad those movies were, Fred the Show managed to do one worse. The only thing we remember from it is Fred's annoying voice as he pretty much screams or freaks out in each episode. Without any real outline or premise, it's basically about him turning the most menial thing into an absolute headache. To call this a kids show would be to insult young viewers, as it eschews even the smallest amount of comedic wit. If you're ever wondering what a visual representation of the word awful is, look no further than Fred the Show.
I am really getting bored of this house and this school, this whole town, really.
Number 1, best, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who's ready? I'm ready. Who's ready? I'm ready. Who's ready? I'm ready.
Many Nickelodeon shows have come and gone, but SpongeBob SquarePants remains on top. Not only is it reportedly the network's longest-running scripted series by some distance, it's one of the longest-running animated shows in American TV history. The titular character's innocence and endless optimism are infectious as viewers continue watching his adventures over a quarter of a century after his debut.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock.
A perfect watch for kids and adults looking for good-natured humour, the key to SpongeBob's success is its ability to raise your spirits each and every time. No matter how difficult life gets, we'll always have our friends from Bikini Bottom to make us laugh.
Sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
It sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
Sounds like a...
Hoopla! Hoopla!
Which Nickelodeon show do you have on repeat? Let us know in the comments.
That is not my job. Yeah, that was the catchphrase. That is not my job.
You don't do it right.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.